Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Super here and welcome back to another Injustice video, another in the lab video, learning a brand new character today. I'm actually going to be learning quite a few characters. I really want to learn some of the top tier in this game and maybe the lowest of low tiers. But today I'm going to be finishing off a video that actually got interrupted earlier this week, trying out ARES, and let's get right into it. I'm not going to take too long on this video because, like I mentioned, my video was interrupted. For like the in the lab videos like this, I don't like to edit them. I like to just record them in a straight like format, like just record for however long it takes me to record, not edit them, because rendering out these 30-40 minute videos takes way too long. And I was 15 minutes in. I was just starting to figure out some combos and stuff, and then I get interrupted, and I was like, fuck. So I'm here to finish it off. But for you guys who have never, seen ARES or anything like that, let me just go over some of his stuff. So standing 1 is 8 frames, pretty good. Go into that. You go into this. That's a pretty nice juggle, and you could 2-in-1 cancel that, which is nice. He has a standing 2. Standing 2 I didn't really find too much use for. Let's see, his standing 3 is... Oh, his standing 3 is actually very good. It goes into that combo string, then you could turn into a teleport. The character that this, ARES reminds me of Displacer Raiden from Mortal Kombat X because of his teleports. And there's no stamina here in this game, so you could actually teleport any direction that you want, as many times as you want. And of course, if you meter burn it, you could attack immediately. See, it takes a little bit longer for him to actually get a move out, but if you meter burn it, you could do stuff immediately. So we'll get into that. That's where his bread and butter combos are going to be coming from. So his back one is actually really good. Look at this. It is 15 frames, and it's a forward advancing mid that goes character length. It goes a little bit beyond character length. As you guys see, I'm walking back a little bit and it's still hitting him. So the only combo that comes from this is back 1-3, which is a hard knockdown, 13%. It is good sometimes to end your combos in this, but you have better ways to end your combos. But if you do want to hard knock down your opponent, then maybe go invisible or start zoning and stuff like that, you can do that. But one thing that I do like is if you get juggles and stuff, since this is forward advancing, you actually don't need to sprint forward in some specific combos, and you could actually cancel the back one into a special move, and do stuff like that. So I think having this back one is very, very good. All right, so moving on here. His back 2 is okay. So his back 2 is this right here, and it is an overhead. It's pretty slow. It's like 20 frames if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 19 frames, pretty much 20. And the main combo string from this is back 2-3. As you guys see, it juggles your opponent over your shoulder, and you could actually you could get it. You can't get it twice, or you could get it twice on some characters, like the really huge hitbox characters, but it is a really good combo extender. As you guys see, I could go back 1-3, standing 1 into forward 2, and that is, some pretty good damage. Boom. 25% for, just like a jump in, if you get a jump in and stuff. And of course, with the teleport, you could actually extend it even more. But, that is pretty good. It's always nice to have a overhead starter. You could always do that. There you go. That is 29% for nothing. As you guys see, 29% off a jump in. I bet it's probably 26 no jump in. Let's see. So it's 24 with no jump in. With a jump in, it's actually quite a lot, man. 29% for an overhead starter is pretty good. So that's always nice to have. Let's see, his forward one. What's his forward one? His forward one is a knee attack that goes low in the corner. You could actually juggle this, which I'll show you guys in a bit. But I don't really see too much use for this. You can't special cancel it. Can't special cancel into a straight. Nothing like that. Only useful in the corner. So his forward 2 is actually very good. His forward 2 goes in, it's a mid, it's a forward advancing mid. Let's see how fast it is. It is 18 frames, so it's pretty much almost on par with this. He does not have a low combo starter unless you count his down 1 as a low combo starter, which does, you know, combo in Injustice down 1 combo into stuff, which is fucking crazy. But his forward 2 is good because you could actually get a juggle off it. As you guys see, 28%, and you could actually 2-in-1 cancel that. So, see if I could get this working. Stuff like that you could get. You could actually cancel this into another one. Let's see. As you guys see, you could cancel it into multiple teleports. You know, obviously, the more you bounce your opponent, the less gravity you're going to have to juggle. You know, that's in every fighting game, or at least in, you know, the NetherRealm games. But you can juggle twice and still get a, you know, solid combo here, if I could get it. It's always tricky for me to meter burn after the fact, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm so used to in Mortal Kombat, you meter burn the move right away, but this, you have to do the move and then meter burn it. So it's kind of, it still feels really weird. You guys will probably get it a lot faster than me, but this is why I really don't see myself playing ARES too much, because I feel like this character is really hard to play. You have to be very patient, and the bulk of his gameplay, realistically, from the combo videos that I saw, is going to come from resets, because you can go invisible and make yourself, you know, hard to, pretty much you go make yourself hard to see with this, or you could go completely invisible by doing the meter burn version. And this is where a lot of his mix-ups come from, and damage in the corner. Like, I saw people do some crazy resets with this character. I can't believe I got in like the first try and then I can't do it now. Well, I could do this one, I guess. Wow. Is this like a really tight link or something? I got it the first try and now I can't hit it. Wow. It's actually crazy. I'm doing it like immediately as soon as I can, and I can't hit it. Alright, fuck it. I'm not gonna waste more time on that. You know, you get a bunch of stuff with that. I got in the first try. I don't understand. Ugh, I get frustrated when I can't do something. So he has a 6-frame down 1 that obviously combos into, you know, stuff. You could actually combo into his low trait, which is a launcher, and, you know, keep going with the combo. Shit. Oh, that didn't connect? Really? There you go. So you could, like, I'm doing the most simple stuff, or I'm not really doing anything complicated, because I find a lot of his combos very fucking hard, and, you know, like I mentioned, I think his game plan is to put you in the corner, do a move in your invisibility, and then you mix your opponent up. I think, you know, from what I've seen, he has a lot of really crazy resets. So let's move on. Here is down 2 is 8 frames. You know, typical down 2. His combo strings, the ones that I really liked were the ones that I showed you guys. So his 1-1-2 is good for ending a combo. His 2-2 is pretty good as well. You know, this does more damage, the 1-1-2, so I think that's probably better. Back to 1 or back to 3, overhead, juggles, can continue your combo after. You know, pretty solid damage. And then this combo string right here, the mid into overhead, that's usually going to be a combo extender because you could, you know, get your opponent with the overhead. And you also have this beautiful string right here, which is standing 3, down 1, or down 2, this right here. Bam! That's actually a really good combo string because you actually don't even need to meter burn your teleport to combo it. So, show you guys right now. As you guys see, you don't even need to meter burn your teleport, but you can if you want to. I think, let's see, I was doing something earlier incorporating both things. Let's see. After this, you can actually teleport. So I did see a lot of people doing, you know, those kind of combos. As you guys see, stuff like that is, you know, what you can do with ARES, which is pretty cool, right? Like his trait, it does take a little bit of time to recover the trait, which I'll talk about in a bit. But the fact that you get, you know, projectile and a launcher, and you get 2 different traits, is pretty cool. So this combo string, you know, back to this combo string, he also has this move right here, which is an unblockable. As you guys see, 12% unblockable. And if you meter burn it, you actually get a launcher. So, you know, you could do stuff like this. And then, you know, continue your combo, etc., etc. That is 34% for a bar of meter for pretty much nothing. Shit. Trying to come up with some combos here. Oh man, 41% though. That's pretty fucking good. Mid screen, 41% off a jump in. Let's just say you get a jump in. Oh, that's too slow. What could I end it with? What else does he have? Because this is too slow. And I've already used my sword, so... maybe this. Let's try that. I think that's too slow, though. Let's see. Yeah, that's too slow. Maybe a standing 1. Maybe I could do that again. I don't think so, though. So that's 44% without an ender. 44% off a jump in standing 3 without an ender. That's crazy. Fuck. So by itself, that's 39%. That's still pretty fucking good. Oops. And if you don't want to waste your launcher, that is, wow, 41%. You don't want to, and you still have your launcher, so you go into that anytime. So that's pretty good, man. So, all right, now let's talk a little bit about the trait. Because I did go over like a bunch of stuff, you know, for Ares. I was just practicing when I got really interrupted. So his trait pretty much is what you guys see in the bottom of the screen next to the meter right there. He has 2 different special moves that he could use, and it's really 4 because he has his axe. First of all, let's talk about his axe. You could hold or you could press back and circle, which gives you a projectile. This straight axe right here, you know, depending on where you hit it, it sends your opponent flying multiple hits, and you could put it in a combo, of course. And you have your downward axe. So that right there, it is a launcher, but it doesn't launch as much as your sword. This gives you like a mini launcher, as you guys see. Trying to get it here too. As you guys see, it's like a mini launcher, and you still will be able to get, you know, combos after it. It's really hard to, you know, like sprint after it, even with, as you guys see also, depending on how you hit your opponent, sometimes it's actually a bigger launch. As you guys see right there, 3 hits, you hit your opponent right under, but if you hit your opponent on the edge of it, you're gonna hit him once, and that's it. So you have to be very careful with the spacing of this special move. But, you know, a lot of times, like with the sword, what you want to do after your combos, if you want to keep going with combos and not just, you know, maybe throw a projectile to end it, because you could always do that, you know, to end your combos. But if you want to like extend your combos more, you're gonna want to do your teleport, your meter burn teleport. That's the only way you're gonna be able to extend your combos more if you're not in the corner. So now let's go into the sword. He has pretty much the same thing here. He has, if you hold forward and circle, you get the straight sword, and this is actually a really fast projectile. As you guys see here, it is extremely fast. Like, this thing is really fast, this thing is faster. It just goes boom right across the screen, but it is a high, so you could duck it without blocking. And the last ability is down and circle, gets you your sword. And this is a low launcher, you know, it sends your opponent flying. No matter where you connect the low launcher, it's always going to send your opponent flying the same like distance and the same you know, you're gonna get the same bounce pretty much, so you know how to end your combos. This is definitely the best combo extender. Like, if you do something like 1-1-2, do that, stuff like that, that's like the best way to juggle with this, and not the axe, because like I said, the axe sometimes you get it maybe too close to your opponent or on the edge of the axe, and your opponent only goes up a little bit and your combo's pretty much fucked up. So that's pretty much Ares in a nutshell, guys. So let me show you guys some corner damage here that, you know, I watched. Remember the string, I think it was this, it was forward, yeah, so it was forward 1-3. You could actually get a juggle here in the corner. Since you're so close to the corner, you could actually get a down 1. If I could time it right. This is actually a pretty hard timing. Wow. There you go. So that is actually very hard. Very hard. So you get a down 1. That means you could convert your down 1 into this right here, which is pretty good. And then once you convert it into that, you could do a, you know, jump in 1 to like sort of soften the fall. And then one of the best things about Ares is you could actually combo his forward 2-3 multiple times in the corner without, you know, the juggle property really being affected. Just like Harley Quinn's forward 1-3, you could do the same thing with you know, with this character, which is pretty fucking cool. As you guys see, if you actually catch someone with this, you get some crazy damage with, you know, no bar of meter. Shit. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, I didn't have my... Okay. Here, let me reset in the corner because I didn't have... Right there, I got it, but I didn't have my trait available because it does take time to... Whoops, did I switch to the Joker? There you go. It does take time to, you know, as you guys see right there, the sword part of the trait is gone and it's refilling. It does take time to, you know, refill. So, let's try this again. So, as you guys see, that is an easy 48% meterless with your traits in the corner, which is crazy. And what I saw a lot of people do is, you know, end their combos in this and then go for a mix-up. So I think that, like I was saying, that I think that is like the best thing to do with ARES. But I'm not really gonna go too in depth with this character on, you know, trying to learn him that much because the roster is so big. So let's try to get this combo real quick. I should have done a jump one. Kind of softens the blow, the fall. Huh, maybe it doesn't recover in time though. Shit. Yeah, he definitely, like if you do a jump one, you're not gonna recover in time to do your combo. So let's see if I can get the spacing right for juggling this. There we go. All right. I'm only gonna do it twice because the gravity, a lot of the gravity in the combo would have been used up already. So I think it's once. Only one time, you'll only be able to get it once. All right, so that's 38% off of a, you know, mid to low. It's pretty cool. And the juggle looks really sick too. And you can do your axe as well. Use both your traits. So that is it, guys. That is going to be the end of the ARES video. You know, I didn't cover every single thing about ARES because, like I mentioned, I got interrupted in the middle of doing the video. So I pretty much went over all his moves beforehand, and these are the ones that I really liked and that stood out to me. You know, of course, the teleport. You could teleport in multiple directions. You know, I talked about his invisibility. When you exit, you could actually go completely invisible. Down 2 is this right here, the unblockable. You can meter burn it to extend your combo. And, you know, I talked about his, like, main combo strings. So that is going to be the end of the ARES video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. He is definitely one of the sickest characters in Injustice, and I really hope he makes Injustice 2 because I think his design, you know, just him as a character, I think he's really cool. So that's going to be it. I will catch you guys next time.